So, you want to keep your viewers hooked. This is the playbook for that.
All right, look, before we get out of here, I need to give you something you can actually use, like today. And yeah, I'm absolutely going to use the exact same tricks on you that I'm about to break down, so watch for it.
Okay, first up, the retention question. This is all about why every single second matters. So here's the one thing that, for some reason, nobody ever tells you about retention. Every single second, and I mean every second, of your video needs to answer one question, and one question only. Why shouldn't I click away right now? That's it. Seriously. If a moment in your video doesn't introduce something new or make things more intense or hint at what's coming next, you gotta cut it. Just delete it. Gone. And look, I'm about to show you exactly how to test your own videos for this. But first, you really need to understand why most people get this completely fundamentally wrong. Which brings us to the master of the game, the Mr. Beast method. This is all about mastering the art of the open loop. Okay, so here's the big thing Mr. Beast does that you're probably not doing. It sounds simple, but it's everything. He never finishes a thought cleanly. Go watch any of his videos. He'll say something insane, like, if this doesn't work, we lose everything. And then he just doesn't tell you why or how. Not yet, anyway. And what are you doing? You're sitting there, leaning in, going, wait, what? What happens? That feeling? That's the entire point. So you should try this in your scripts. End your sentences in a way that puts a question mark in the viewer's head. Show them the crazy result before you explain how you got there. Drop a bomb, and then just walk away from it for a second. You know, something like this. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to show you the single simplest retention trick that exists. But first, you need to see why 90% of creators are doing the exact opposite. See what I did there? That's the move. Okay, next section. Action over exposition. We're talking about the power of pacing. Listen, this is really important. Your viewers don't actually need perfect clarity. What they need is to feel like something is happening. They need momentum. This is exactly why Mr. Beast skips all the boring setup. He compresses time. He shows you the massive explosion before he ever shows you how he built the bomb. So here's a rule you can steal, like right now. If your first 10 seconds feel like an introduction, just restart. You're already behind. All right, let's talk about something called the 3-minute cliff. This is about why you absolutely must front-load your value. Yeah, this one might hurt a little. If you look at the data, most people lose a huge chunk of their viewers right around the 3-minute mark. It's like a cliff they just fall off of. So what does that mean? It's simple. You can't save your best stuff for the end. You have to put your best, most explosive moment right up front. So I want you to ask yourself this question. What's the single most impressive, surprising, or valuable thing in this entire video? Got it? Cool. Now put that in the first 2 minutes. Okay, next up, something that is so overlooked. Sound before sight. This is the unseen driver of retention. Think about it. Right before something big happens in one of these massive videos, what do you hear? You hear a rising sound effect, right? Or maybe dead silence. You always hear some kind of audio tension before you see what's happening. So here's the test, and this is a good one. Play your video with the screen off. Just listen to it. Does it still work? Is it still compelling? If not, you've got some work to do. All right, let's wrap this all up into a simple formula. This is your new structure for success. It's a loop. First, you hook them with a promise. Second, you move faster than their boredom can kick in. Third, you raise the stakes constantly. Fourth, you tease what's coming next. Fifth, you give them a tiny win to reset their attention. And then, number 6, you just do it all over again. And that's really it. You don't need a fancier camera. You don't need a bigger budget. You just need a better structure. And now, you've got it.